Hey y'all, welcome to the class. It's Monday, May 11th, and here's your announcements. I want you to remember that every Monday I'm going to post this video announcement and I'm going to tell you how the week's going to go. If you're ever like overwhelmed and you feel like, oh, I don't know where to start, always start with the Monday announcements because every Monday I'll recap everything you need to know and I'll go over this week's assignments and I'll tell you where to start. And you honestly should start with your newest assignments first. Always start with the most relevant assignment, the most new assignment, and then work on your iReady. Yeah, you'll see that the first thing here I posted is the sample schedule. I think many of your advisors already posted this. If you open that up, what you'll see is just a overall general look at what you could be doing. The expectation is 3 hours a day, and here you have just a basic layout. If you take every block as an hour, except for iReady, iReady should be somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes. Do not kill yourself with iReady. Do not overload yourself on the iReady. Make sure that you take your time with all of that. And 3 hours is not a big ask, so don't be putting in too much time, but also make sure that you're putting time in every day consistently. And here's a good way to maintain a consistent schedule if you don't have one already. The next thing we have on this list is the learning guide, which, if you don't remember, the learning guide is the week that you have to do for the things that you have to do for all your classes. It's an outline over the week, and there's titles of all your classes, and they're all linked there. So here's the link. Like you'll see in language arts, we'll talk about these two assignments: choosing your historical fiction novel and completing the form that I posted. We'll talk about that later on in this video, but you can see that this is week 6 at a glance, and this is all your assignments for the week posted right here. Moving on, you'll see that here is the list of total assignments in language arts. Really want you to focus on the most relevant and the newest assignment before you work your way back, unless you need to do one of those assignments like the historical timeline. And I'll tell you how to choose your historical fiction book. But right here, there are dates right here that tell you the Google date of the post. And if you go there, there's a video announcement that shows you how to complete that assignment. So, and if you have questions, you can always email me. I have gotten a few emails, but I haven't gotten a lot. So make sure that you let me know, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, because we can fix that. Grades. I did grades. You'll see that your grades are basically a reflection of what I put in the Google Classroom. Um, I can't really go to the grades right now because I don't want to show you everyone's grades, but you know how to check them. They're both on Google Classroom. Same thing that I put into your synergy. But when you look at your grades in synergy, you'll notice that it's a P now, and so that's what's going to be. We're going to be tracking is completion of the assignments. We're not going to be giving you any ABC grades. We're going to give you a pass or a fail, and if you completed the assignments, you'll get a pass. So make sure you take an attempt at all assignments. If you have any other questions after this video, because I'm going to go into the new assignment for this week, but if you have any other questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I got a Twitch account, I got a YouTube account with all the videos of all the assignments, and then we have Zoom hours. And I'm going to try to play games during our Zoom hours because we've been just chilling for the most part. I'm gonna see if I can, liven it up by doing a couple things because we can play games and answer your questions at the same time. So Monday at 2 p.m., Wednesday at 11 a.m. So that means in a couple hours today, and then Wednesday at 11. Come join us, and we'll chill and talk and get to know how you're doing during the quarantine and how I can support you. Before I get into that new assignment, there's something I realized some of you are having trouble with. Now, you see in this top right corner, some of you have your assignment. This is an example assignment. This isn't a real assignment. You'll see that there's a little X right here next to an attachment. Now, if you clicked an X on that thing, that means you deleted your assignment. That means you're going to have to click plus and add or create. If your assignment's not in there, then it got deleted somehow. I'm not blaming you for it. And maybe it was an accident. I don't really know, but there's an X there. You basically were supposed to click on that and edit it. But since you can't, you're going to add slide. You're going to click that plus sign, add slides, and then you're going to complete the assignment based on the instructions. So you can use the assignment, if you go back to the assignment, the example right there posted at the bottom, to complete it. But that's going to be how you turn it in, because some of you are trying to email it to me, and I can't put the grade into Google Classroom unless it's posted under your profile in the classroom section. So if you do that, we'll have an easier time getting your work in. Now I'm gonna walk you through how to get to that assignment I posted today. So you're gonna go to get this assignment, choosing your historical fiction book. I haven't posted it yet. And there's instructions on how to help you with the form, and those are also posted in the form. So I'm gonna click on this form right here. Boom. And here again is the explanation, but they're also posted in the question. So you're gonna put your first name. Don't be a scrub. Please capitalize your first and last name. All right. And then you're going to choose your historical period by clicking on the spreadsheet. Once you click the spreadsheet, it'll open up. And you see these tabs at the bottom. They're going to show up at the bottom. I know you see my recording tool, but if you look past it, you'll notice that I even organized them by time, like by the year, like which happened first and which happened last. And if you scroll through, you have all those different timelines. You can choose one that's here, or you can choose a different one. Email it, and when I get it in the email, I'll put that into this topic so you can have an overview of resources. But I need you to choose one of these, and then you'll go back to the form, type in your answer. What's the title of the book you want to read? Now, you open this right here, and this is a list of books. Now, I did not complete it. It's not done yet, okay? But I linked trailers into everything, so you can just click on it and watch. If you're interested in the book, like you can get a gauge for if this is the book you want to read. And I'll finish this off at some point. I don't have all of them. Some of them it's just says here's a list of novels. One's interesting, just email and I'll get it to you. But there was a lot of novels to download, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Now, here's the part that I'm not going to be able to track as efficiently. See, after you're done with the form, and it's both here and under classwork, right? After filling out the form, you want to click this link of folders, right? And when you get here, you'll notice that there's timelines, there's folders for each timeline. When you open each timeline, let's say I'll do American Revolution. You'll notice that there are books in here. Chains is the first book in this series, book one, and then there's these other two. If you want another Revolution book, I can find one, but that's the only ones I have for now. And then you're going to download the file. Now, when you download the file, you're going to have to get an epub to be able to fix it. Now, once you download your book, you're not done, because to be able to read the book, it's not going to open unless you have an epub reader. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit this little thing here. I have an update, so it's not going to look like that, but it might be 3 dots. You're going to click this here on the top right corner, and then you're going to go to More Tools, and you're going to go to Extensions. Now, this is just basically the things that you have on your Chrome book thing that allows you. It's like apps. You're downloading apps. And then you'll click Extensions here in the top left, and you'll go to Open Chrome Web Store, and this will open the web store. You can even just Google Chrome Web Store, and then that'll work too. But yeah, that's how you get there, and then you search EPUB reader, because all these documents are EPUB readers. And you can add which one you want. I already added this EPUB reader. You can see this, that little icons in the top right, and that's the one that I use. But any of these, as long as they have a high enough rating, is probably going to do the trick for you. So just download one of those, and you'll be able to read your book online for free. I downloaded these books, got them for you for free. I got my ways. I have my methods. And that's how you're going to fill out the Google form and get started on your reading. You will be tasked with answering questions about that reading next week. So make sure you get at least a decent amount of pages in, because filling out the Google form and choosing your book is not 2 hours of LA time during the week. All you need to do is fill out the form and read like 20 pages. And I'll tell you what to do next with all of that next week. And yeah, aside from the assignment, I think that's pretty much it. So the assignment's assigned. Your Google, I posted the the announcement for today. And as soon as I'm done with this video, I'll upload it both to the YouTube channel and just to Screencastify. And I'll edit this announcement and put it in. So thanks, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you email me. You know how to email me if you have any questions. And, if it doesn't have to be academic. If there's something going on you need help with, I'm right here. Email me and I'll get back to you. Have a good one, y'all.